Hi, welcome to Reading on the Headlines, where I read the tarot on news headlines. Today, we are going to take a look at House Freedom Caucus ways kicking out Marjorie Taylor Greene. Pretty sure the girlies have been fighting. They have discussed potentially ousting Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene from the conservative group during a closed door meeting on Friday morning. Why it matters. The discussion comes in the wake of Greene taking aim at Representative Lauren Boebert on the House floor, where Greene called the Colorado Republican a nasty little bitch after Boebert introduced competing impeachment solutions. Two sources said they felt Greene's behavior was unprofessional, with one a critic arguing that the members are becoming increasingly frustrated with the Georgia conservative for a variety of reasons. The intrigue, conservative critics beyond Boebert have taken issue with Greene shifting from being one of the leadership's leading critics to a vocal ally of Speaker Kevin McCarthy. I don't know much about Kevin McCarthy, but what I want to do, I just want to take a look at what's the beef between Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert, and then I want to take a look at what's going to happen with Marjorie Taylor Greene in this in her job. How is it going to affect her job? So let me scoot this over a little bit, and then okay, what I want to do, I want to pull a card for Marjorie, Seven of Swords, then for Lauren, and the energy in between them. So like, what's their beef? Ah. Okay, so Marjorie Taylor Greene is the comes up at as the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords to me is about taking too much. So maybe in this card they're taking back something that's already theirs, or they are taking something from somebody else because they really need it, but they're taking more. So she's biting off more than she can chew. She has taken this like little idea of the Republican Party, of the GOP, and she's running with it, but she's running with it a little bit too hard, that she doesn't see who her allies are anymore. She's like going with it so hard that she doesn't realize that what she's doing is going to come back to bite her in the ass. Now, Lauren Boebert is coming up as the Emperor, which to me is someone who is in control, who is on top. So, like between the two, who look like they're both horrible, but who looks more professional in this sense? It's Lauren Boebert. So she's the one that's gonna come out on top. So if the Republican Party were to kick any of these women out, it's gonna be Marjorie Taylor Greene. Like, I don't think they're actually gonna kick her out. But the interesting thing is, here with the moon is secrets, is things that we don't know, things that are in the shadows. So the beef between these two is something very personal. Like, it's like you slept with my husband kind of personal, right? I'm not saying that that is what actually happened. I'm just saying that that is the type of energy that that I'm seeing here. Like something super secretive. I want to learn a little bit more about this beef. Like, can we, anything that I'm allowed to know? Two of Pentacles, picking priorities, picking someone. Page of Pentacles, the career, start of the career, the opportunities that you get, and Judgment. So I think that the beef between the two is, I thought it was like more personal, like you slept with my husband kind of personal, but I think it's more having to do with opportunities that they've gotten early on in their careers. Now, I'm not super familiar with either of their early careers. I have watched on Fundy Fridays. They've done, James has done a video on both Marjorie Taylor Greene and one on Lauren Boebert. It's been a while since I watched them. I think it's been like a year or something, or maybe even more. But I think that the beef that they're having is more about something that happened in the early career, where one person is on one hand jealous of the other person, but also just thinks that it's really unfair how they've gotten to the place where they are. And I don't know who's who. I don't really care. And they, like, here, this almost feels like whistleblowing. Like they're gonna whistleblow this. And they're gonna I don't know if they're gonna come out, but there's something unfair that happened in the early career of one of these women, and the other person either found out or was heavily involved in this, and they're just thinking it's unfair, and that is sort of the beef that there is. There's this jealousy, this feeling of injustice, is what I'm really getting. So now I want to know, like, what's going to happen with Marjorie Taylor Greene in her career. We have the Three of Wands moving forward or progressing, actually progressing. Five of Wands, conflict, fighting, inner fighting. Oof. Okay, so the idea that I'm getting here is that what is going to happen is that if she is not going to come out on top between these two, then, and if this conflict doesn't resolve itself, they're going to ask her to sort of move on because they want to have Lauren Boebert, who is going to come out on top of this. Probably, I expect that they are going to progress her in her career. That is what I think. And I don't know if that is going to fuel this feeling, the beef even more, like the feeling of injustice, or if it's going to be, you know, getting justice back. What else do we got? The Chariot moving forward, Six of Swords transition, the Devil, temptation. Yeah, I think Marjorie Taylor Greene cannot help herself. She really has that fire in her. She really is so fired up on her beliefs that she's not going to stop. She's going to keep moving forward with this, and they're going to ask her to move on. I would not be surprised if they're gonna, I'm not gonna say like fire her, but if they're, yeah, like the what the article says, they're gonna kick her out. I would not be surprised. Let me see some final cards. Four of Swords, which to me is rest, taking a break. Three of Cups, which is to me like community, people, friendships. Seven of Wands, defending the boundaries. So what I think is gonna happen, that if she gets kicked out, the Four of Swords means like a rest. So they're not gonna, I don't think they're immediately gonna put her on something else. I think that they're gonna make sure that she connects with the correct people to get her on track. Here, the interesting thing here with the Seven of Wands is the defending of the boundaries, sticking up for yourself. And I think that they want to keep her, like, if they're going to kick her out, I think that the party is going to want her to stay quiet, but I don't think that that is going to, that doesn't come easy to her, right? Staying quiet doesn't come easy for Marjorie Taylor Greene. So they're going to try and connect her with the right people because they know that she is hard for it. They know she's got the passion. They just want to sort of redirect her a little bit. Or a lot of bits. So that is what I got for Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert, or at least mostly Marjorie Taylor Greene, because this is mostly about her. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. Do you agree? Do you think that that something else is gonna happen? Let me just know your thoughts on Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert and their beef. If you want to watch another one of my videos, one is popping up on the screen right now. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more tarot readings on new headlines, and I hope to see you next time.